I screw up a lot when I'm recording, and honestly, my raw video timeline usually looks like a complete and total battlefield. Between all the stumbles, the endless filler words, and those awkward silence-filled pauses, my editor probably deserves a medal just for handling my weekly chaos. But I finally found a tool that makes my life way easier, and not gonna lie, it almost feels like cheating at this point. It is called Vizard, and it basically turns my long, messy recordings into ready-to-post clips without me needing to use any brain power. Here is the deal. Vizard is not just another basic tool that simply snips out the silent parts of your audio. It actually uses intelligent scanning to find the moments that matter most, picking out those bits that have the highest potential to go viral. The best part is that it handles all the heavy scheduling and keeps every single asset organized within a built-in content calendar. So if you are like me and you record long podcasts or tutorials but have zero time to chop them into social snippets, Vizard does the lifting for you. Let me give you a quick walkthrough of the vibe by opening up the interface and dropping in one of my raw tutorial files. I usually name my project something simple, then I just pick the language settings and hit the go button to let it work. Within just a few minutes, Vizard hands me back a full transcript and a list of AI-suggested clips ready for my approval. These are not just random cuts because it specifically highlights the emotional spikes, the punchlines, and the big aha moments. In one of my 30-minute files, Vizard cut out all the filler and proposed a massive stack of short, high-value clips. Instead of me manually hunting through an endless timeline, Vizard reduced the work I needed to review to just a handful of bite-sized pieces. I was left with high-quality content ready to post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube Shorts without any extra effort. It is not exactly magic because you still have to give it a quick glance, but it saved me hours of soul-crushing manual labor. Another thing I love is the text-based editing, which means the transcript is fully searchable by any keyword you can think of. If I remember saying a specific line while adjusting my lights, I just search for that word and cut the entire segment in 2 clicks. There is no tedious scrubbing or zooming in on waveforms because everything is handled by simple text manipulation. If the auto-cut is not quite perfect, you can still zoom into the mini timeline to nudge your cut points exactly where you want them. You effectively get the lightning speed of automation combined with the high-end precision of manual editing. Vizard also handles silence removal, so you can set a threshold for exactly how long a pause needs to be before it gets trimmed. I set my threshold to about half a second on most videos to keep the energy natural without the dead air. Audio is another huge area where Vizard helps, especially when I use my camera's built-in mic and end up with unwanted room noise. The software can denoise and boost the quality enough that the clips sound pro without me needing to go through complex audio chains. I love the comparison feature where you can actually A/B the original audio versus the enhanced version to hear the difference. Now you might be wondering how Vizard stacks up against other tools like Gling or Runway, which also promise to solve these problems. Gling is great for removing bad takes and Runway has cool generative features, but Vizard stands out for its end-to-end content workflow. It integrates everything from repurposing long-form content into short-form output at scale, including the scheduling and calendar tools. While other tools might fix a raw file quickly, they rarely help you manage which clips go live on which platforms. Vizard is the one that really focuses on the creator's workflow, letting you find moments, clean them up, caption them, and schedule them. Speaking of captions, the auto-generated subtitles are shockingly accurate, and you can even export them as SRT files for other software. For the editors who still want total control, Vizard offers exports that let you pick up exactly where it left off. Another feature I constantly live for is the viral clip picker that scores parts of your video based on potential engagement. It looks for strong emotional words and punchy one-liners, then bundles them into ready-made clips for you to review. Auto-schedule is the game changer that turns this from a neat toy into a serious engine for channel growth. I can set my weekly frequency for TikTok and Instagram, and Vizard will automatically populate my content calendar with those clips. It is like putting your entire social media presence on autopilot without losing any control over the creative output. Let us talk about pricing for a second, because I know that is usually the first question on everyone's mind. There is a solid free tier to try it out, and the pro tiers are fantastic if you are doing multiple hours of content every week. My editor used to spend hours just finding the good parts, and now he is finally free to do actual creative work. He can focus on sound mixing and motion graphics instead of the tedious stuff, which makes our final videos look so much better. If you want to try it, I will leave the link in the description, and you should definitely start with a free trial to see what it pulls out. You might be genuinely surprised how many golden moments are buried deep inside your raw footage. And if you stick with it, you might finally stop being the person who hands over a 90-minute file and asks for a miracle fix. I have got to go film something else now and let Vizard work its magic again. It is not perfect, but it does all the heavy lifting and gives you back the one thing we all need: more time.